Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Oh, even the man who has everything would be so happy if you would bring him love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. Hello, good morning. Today is December 13th. Happy Vlogmas. It's Tuesday and I'm ready for the week to be over already because I need a day to just like not work the full 8 hours and be like so like it's been crazy. It's just been crazy. So I'm just trying to deal with the crazy schedule, the crazy work schedule, and it's like over encompassing my mind. So I cannot, it's just like when I'm done, I'm so tired that I can't even think afterwards. And my afterwards time is when I'm supposed to be knitting and like baking and doing fun stuff. Anyway, speaking of baking, I watched last night when I was trying to knit and bake and watch TV. I watched a baking show called Baking It, and there are these celebrities that will come in and have like a baking competition, and it's for charity. So there was one celebrity who was Venezuelan. Of course, I can't remember his name right now. I don't even remember what show he was on, but his face looks familiar. It's one of those things. But anyway, so he made these things called hallacas or hallacas. That's how you call it, hallacas. And they are Venezuelan, basically the Venezuelan version of pastel. And for those of you who don't know what pastel is, I've made it many times on previous blogs. But it's our traditional Trinidadian dish. And of course, I guess it's derived from Venezuela because there's a lot of Venezuelan influence in Trinidad's cuisine. Actually, my great grandfather is from Venezuela. So, you know, there's like a lot of things like cross the ocean, more or less. But it just made me feel so proud to see food that I eat all the time for a holiday on like this national televised show. And they had like these 4 grannies who were the judges. So the baker had to make like one traditional holiday dish as well as one of the baked goods for judging. And when they ate it and everybody loved it, it was so good. It just made me feel so proud. So now a lot of people are asking me to make them for the holidays, and I'm like, okay, I'll make it, but it's a lot of work, right? And I'm just like, can I just take a mental break this week? And next week, when I don't have to work because I'm taking time off, I can focus on that. And people keep asking me and they want dozens. And I'm like, do you know how long it takes to make one? Like, my goodness. But anyway, I just had to like air that out for a minute. I'm just rambling on about food because like food is my life and that's all I think about. Like, I can't help it. But anyway, time to get to some knitting. Let me show you what I've been working on. So I wanted to take a moment to show you the sweater that I have been working on. Every time I go to knitting group, it's easy for me to work on this because it's literally straight stockinette at this point. This is called the Material Girl sweater. And as you can see, I've already separated the sleeves, and the back of the sweater is raised because there are short rows, which is really good. So that it doesn't pull and the neckline stays flat. And we have our raglan increases here on the side. It's just literally a basic raglan, but it's very loose as far as how it fits, and I like that. So the yarn that I'm using is Chelsea Luxe hand dyed. Shout out to Christina, and the colorway is Winterberry. I fell in love with this colorway so much that I am going to make a scarf to go with it, or a cowl to go with it actually, and a hat. So I'm just at the point right now, it's just a few rows away from me where I made the sleeve section. So it's literally knit from here on out. And funny enough, my needles are mismatched because these are two different needle sets that I have. I can't find my other needles, so this is what it's going to be. But that's my problem. I keep buying new needles and not knowing where my needles are because they're on whips. So I really want to get through my whips and have beautiful, delicious sweaters to wear. So this is my sweater from, oh, I need to mention the designer. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied right now. So the designer is Shaina Billows, and the name of this is Material Girl. And every time I think of this sweater, I think of Madonna with the song Material Girl, and the pink, you know, it's just, this is my jam. This is my jam. Like this color is just so beautiful. Look at a close-up of these, of the speckles and all the variation in the color, and it doesn't pull at all. It just looks absolutely just delicious. So this is what I'm working on in the background when I go to places where I just need to just straight up stock in it. Another sweater that I have on the needles is the Kyanna vest by Ricci, aka Getting Pearly with It. She designed this sweater during last Vlogmas. It was released, and I started it with a pink colorway, and then I decided I want one in this color. So I started another one. So the back itself is complete, and we have one panel of the front section, and then we have another one on the needles. I hope to finish this pretty soon. It is using Wool Ease yarn because this was like so easy to buy off of the Lion Brand, not even Lion Brand's website. I got it from Joann's, I think, and there was a sale. So we love sale yarn, and this pattern is going to have a bunch of fringe going around the whole section, like around the perimeter of the sweater. So it's a beautiful sweater, and there is no reason why this is still in the needles. It's bulky. Come on, Shamika, you need to finish this. So I'm going to focus on this tonight. So this is where I'm starting off, right here. I know that I have other things on the needles, but I really want to wear this Friday because I'm going out, and today is Tuesday, and I wanted to see if it's even possible that I can finish this by Friday. I don't have much to go, so I'm going to sit down now and knit this, and I will come back and let you know how far I get on this section right here. So today is a mail day for me. Like I said before, I am a beauty junkie. You guys know this. And I got my BoxyCharm box today, so I'm going to open it up and see if I can use any of it today to put on a fresh new face. 'Tis the season for being extra, and yes, we all know that we're extra. They give you a list here of all of the different items that they have and their manufacturer's retail price, and you pay a certain price for the subscription box, and it is way less than what it would be if you added everything together. So let's open this up and see what we have here. First thing, we have a 3-piece eye brush set from LaRousse. This is very good. Always good to have extra brushes for your eyeshadows. We've got Solution Virtual Boost Even Skin Tone Daily Moisturizer with vitamin D, hyaluronic acid, and gooseberry. You guys know I love hyaluronic acid because it keeps your skin super hydrated, and this is for uneven skin tone. This is great because that is something that plagues me sometimes. Oh, what else do we have? This is, what is this called? Persimmon and Plump Glass Finish Lip Glaze. So that's what it is. I'm going to open this up and show you pretty soon. And let's just get to the other items. This looks like a bronzer. Okay, we can use this today on our face. And the last thing we have is Dominique Cosmetics Unconditional Palette. Let's open this up and see what the color is. I'll show you the color of the bronzer and the color of the lip gloss. Okay, so we've got some beautiful, beautiful brushes here to put on our eye makeup. The bronzer is a little bit close to my skin color, so that could work. We'll see. And this is beautiful, the Persimmon Plump Glass Finish Lip Glaze. It is just giving that little shimmer and shine. And let's do the Unconditional palette. I think I'm gonna like this. Ooh, okay. I like this. I like this a lot. This is my color palette, guys. This is where I like to be, within the golds and the pinks. So I'm going to put this on because I have a work meeting right now, and we're going to see how this looks on me. So I don't usually get all dolled up for work meetings because I work from home, but this one is special. It is a holiday party and we're doing a chocolate tasting. So I gotta look my best because why not? So I'm gonna put this on right now and come back and show you the look. So I applied the makeup and I got a cute little sweater that kind of matches with these neutral tones. I'm loving it. And it is time to log into this meeting. And I'll show you the chocolate that we're going to be tasting today. So I just completed the chocolate tasting. That was our little company virtual get together for the holiday, and they all sent us bars of chocolate, and from this company, CHACHALATE, and it's based in Toronto, and it's literally a one-man show. This guy's doing all this chocolate, and he is reaching out to different farms directly and helping to provide a living wage for the farmers who are working there. And they are paying like way more for the cocoa nibs and all the product from the farm that usually the other non-artisan factory-based chocolate places would pay. So we're getting literally, there's no additives. It's chocolate and sugar, and the complexity of the flavors comes from just literally the earth, water, and soil. Like, it's just how it's grown, and I think that's fantastic. So I'm going to leave a link to their information. You can check them out. I enjoyed it. This one was my favorite. It tasted like it had notes of cherries and citrus in it, but it's literally just chocolate. So I'm like, and my mind is buzzing. I'm like, what do I bake where I can like melt this down and put a drizzle on top or something? Like, I just want to dive in. And then he was telling me about this chocolate mousse that you can make with meringue and like I was just like, it sounds heavenly. So I don't know what I'm gonna make yet, but it is divine, and it's given me a whole new lease on life when it comes to like chocolate, because you know, you have a chocolate bar, yeah, and it's like loaded with sugar, and it's just like you got to add stuff to it. Like, you know, you'll have a Snickers bar and you'll add peanuts and caramel and whatever. This is just literally the chocolate by itself, and it's so rich and so beautiful. And my mind is blown. And now, like, oh, I just have all these ideas. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen right now, but I'm excited. So this is what, you know, this is what it's all about: having thought-provoking experiences in life. And you know, I had to have my company send this to me so that we can have this experience, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity for us to just come together and try something new and find happiness through it. So if you live in Toronto, if you live in Canada, they said that they're working on having a factory in Scarborough that they're going to build, or I guess a retail store. I'm not sure, but they're building another facility in Scarborough. So in the future, look out for that. Hopefully you can just like literally run to the store and buy it. Right now, it's only you can buy it online. And they did say that they do ship to the US. So to all my friends in the US, if you're interested, check it out. It's delicious. I need to just, you know, chill out now and knit because I'm like super happy with this chocolate. It's so good. So that's my spiel. CHACHALATE is what it's called. So let me go get to the knitting now. So while we're here, I want to give a little review on the makeup. So usually with BoxyCharm, so before I even get to BoxyCharm, previous subscription boxes that I've had, they just send you stuff that could potentially not match your skin tone. And especially for us with much darker complexions than what the makeup industry used to cater to, it was very difficult to find things. What I love about BoxyCharm is that you fill out a profile and they'll ask you, what is your skin tone, what foundation color, and they have like a whole list of different, you know, foundation companies, and ask you, you know, makeup companies, and ask you what's your color, basically, so they know that when they are sending you products that you can match your skin. And what they also do is they ask you on a scale of like 1 to 10, what would you like more? Do you want more lipstick? Do you want more eyeshadow? Do you want more skincare? Do you want, you know, hair masks, whatever. So you can basically curtail your whole vibe. So I got things that I really like. You guys know I'm into skincare, so I loved the lotion. And then I love eyeshadow palettes. That palette was so cute, and I did a very basic look. I didn't add too much of the glitter, but when there's like a really nice night out, or maybe tomorrow, because I have to go to my company holiday party, I might do the glitter on the eyes. We'll see. The bronzer was very good. It wasn't too dark and it wasn't too light. It just works just fine, giving me a contour. And I had some blush from previous. So the lip gloss was literally, it just was like glittery gloss or a shimmer gloss on my lip. But I mixed it with Trophy Wife lip liner, and I just literally lined the lip and that's it. So it's giving a hint of sparkle and I'm happy with that. It's giving me a nice polished vibe, but it's natural, it's not overpowering, and this is the look that I'm happy with. So kudos to BoxyCharm for sending me stuff that I like. So I'm happy. And now we will get to the knitting, I promise. This is day number 13 of the Knit in the City Advent. We have this blue colorway, and I'm going to add it to all the rest of the yarn from previously on this Advent. And look at this glorious, beautiful pastel-y rainbow. I am in love. So I just double checked the information card that was given to me. So 1 through 11 is supposed to be its own mini fade, and then we have 12 through I guess 22, 23. Those will be the next portion of the fade, but I mean together it looks pretty darn awesome. So I am super happy with this. The Knit in the City Advent by Five Borough Yarns, aka Lindsay is her name, and in collaboration with Shayla of Black Pearl Magic. Look at this beautiful bag we all know and love. So I'm gonna fit them all in this bag. Super excited, and I'm loving where this is going, and I'm getting excited because I want to knit. I want to cast something on right now, but I have so much other knitting to do. Oh my goodness. This is day number 13 of In December We Wear Pink. We are getting more saturated as we continue along on this gradient. Let me show you how it looks with everything else in this fade. Again, we started off very light and we're working our way into a slightly pinkier pink. And I'm just waiting to see what we end up with in the end. I'm curious to know what color we get to in the end. So this is In December We Wear Pink through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. out of Norway. And let's just keep going with this. This is a gorgeous palette, and you guys know I love pink, so I'm very happy. And we have day number 13 of the Bon Mama Advent Calendar. Let's get into it. Ooh, pineapple and yuzu spread. That is interesting. I can't wait to have that either. Love always, smile often. That is a really good quote because you guys know me. I love to smile. So this is the Bon Mama Advent Calendar. So I'm really excited for this to be day number 13 because that means I get to start my second round of the 12 days of Christmas. And I decided that this is not a real Advent calendar. It's just a collection, but there are 12 in here and I'm going to do 1 through 12. So I'm going to start in the upper corner right here and open this and see what we have. And what do we have here? This is, oh, here we go. Can we get a little closer without, okay, this is being a little bit, let's move this. Let's zoom in. Chocolate orange gin. Very interesting, especially since I had that whole chocolate, that whole chocolate tasting today. This looks very interesting. I don't know what I would pair this with. I would have to get some sort of, I don't even know what kind of tonic I'll have with this. Maybe like a lemon tonic. I don't know. But I'm going to ask my bartender friends what will go well with this, and they will tell me. So this is pretty interesting. I can't wait to try this. I'm not going to have it tonight because tonight's a tea night, but I will keep this in mind for another night. This is very interesting. This is by far the biggest 12-day of Christmas set that I have seen. It is a Victoria's Secret huge bombshell collection box, gift box. So let's open it up and see what we have. for day number 1 to celebrate December 13th. Let's do this. So when you open this up, well, first of all, they tell you to discover the magic of Bombshell. They have a little blurb there, and the smell is just divine when you open it. So of course you have a full bottle of Bombshell, and then you have all the little compartments. So this is day 1, which is a full bottle of Bombshell. Let's see how much. It doesn't say how many ounces. Oh wait, here we go, 1.75 ounces. So yeah, this is delicious. So I really love the smell of this, and I'm excited. So I didn't even have a real surprise for day 1, like you see it original, or you know, as you open it. But we've got more days coming up, so let's see where it leads us. Bombshell, baby. So I have another unboxing. This came to me from Notebook Therapy, and it came all the way from China. And this is a company that specializes in all things for planners, and I need some of this in my life. So I got some washi tape. I'm gonna open this to show you what it looks like. And I also got some stamps. So let's open this and see what we have here. So this is the company, Notebook Therapy. They just sent a little thank you card. That is their information. And they have such beautiful items. They sent me some stickers that I can use in my bullet journal. And these are all, I think, Japanese inspired, if I'm not mistaken. Cherry blossoms, the koi, the paper cranes. They're so beautiful, and like, they make them so well. And here we have this washi tape from the Moonlit Blush collection. So every month they come out, or every few months they come out with another collection. And you can get the book to go with it, and you can have all the washi tapes and the stickers and anything you could think of. But I like to just collect washi tapes to use in my book. So these are so pretty. We've got like the moon right here, and then we've got what looks like, we've got what looks like a landscape, but it's a little mystical when you look at it as well. We've got some, I don't even know what this is, but I think it's gorgeous. And of course, you know, it's the pink and gold, so I'm happy with it. So that's one good thing. So you can use it to decorate all of your bullet journaling, any invitations you send out, you know, all that good stuff, cards. And this was what I really wanted. And this was on sale for the Black Friday sale, and it finally got here. I'm so excited. So these are tracking stamps. So you basically, you know, you have your bullet journal and you throw in these stamps, and you could literally just, you know, track, you know, what I'm doing Monday through Friday through Sunday. If there's like, you know, the weather, you know, what am I going to eat? What am I going to drink? You know, little cute little things like this, the weather report. They've got, what I really like is this right here, the calendar. And then you have this tracker, like you can say vitamins or green juice or water, or, you know, whatever you decide that you want to track. And then even like, how much money did I spend today? Like if you want to keep your budget, you got your to-do list. And what do they have here? Another habit tracker. So these are really cool when you create your pages. One of these days, I'm going to make a page. I'm supposed to make a December page, but, you know, I got busy. But they're really cool to, you know, if you're the type of person that needs to have, you know, a visual book and, you know, little things in there to keep you on track. This is basically perfect. I am definitely one of those people. I just feel like if I don't have it written down, things are going to go crazy and it's going to go haywire. You know what I also think? This can be perfect for knitting projects. Like I can put socks number 1, sock number 2, sock number 3, or whatever it is, and then track, you know, maybe I did the toe, and then the leg and then the cuff and then, you know, like all these different things. So you can really do a lot with these. And also have a lot of stamps, a lot of different colors. So you can just, you know, make it whatever color you need. And then you add in the washi tape with it and the world is your oyster. And why not have a beautiful book that you can make your own and make it look pretty and just make you just want to, you know, be utilizing it, you know. So I like this a lot. And while we are on the topic of notebook therapy, I want to show you what started it all. It was these bullet journal stencils that made everything just click for me. I wanted to grab these and see like how it can work. So these are like just little stencils, like how much water did I drink today? Let me draw a flower, you know, different things like that. Little beehives, little these little banners that you can put in your book for whatever reason you need to. And then there's a ruler on the side, and then you can even put like the edging as well. And we also have, oh, there's a few in here. It's hard to get it out. Come on. Okay, so, you know, you can draw perfect circles. You can have, you know, a little, just all these different shapes that you can literally put together and make it your own. I'm going to just do this so that they come out because they've been stuck in there. So you can have little flowers, clouds, you know, all these little things that just make, you know, if you're saving money, you know, you got these. They're just these little things that make making your planner a little bit more fun and interesting. And I just really like these. So I'm gonna, one of my goals is to put these to use even more. This one is good because you can literally draw the lines for the calendar if you want to, if you don't want to use the tracking stamp for the calendar. Where was it? Right there. So these are just little things that I like to use to keep my life somewhat organized. And I hope to do a really nice organizing knitting book one day. Just sit down and fully figure it all out so that I can really get all my projects done. I would love to see that for 2023, sorry. So when you are a creative person, you have this thing that's good and bad, right? Because we as knitters and crocheters, we are lovers of color, we're lovers of texture, we're lovers of those detailed things that just make everything so interesting. So, you know, you could just buy a pre-made book and just write in whatever it is that you want to write for the day to like keep you on track. Or you could utilize these things to make it your own and make it pretty, make it beautiful. If blue is your favorite color, you can buy a bunch of blue washi tape. If pink is like me, that's what I bought. So there was one day, like literally I was on YouTube and I went down a whole rabbit hole, and I don't even know how notebook therapy got on my radar. Like I remember I was talking to a friend about visiting a Brooklyn stationery store, and I looked up that said stationery store, and then all of a sudden notebook therapy popped up, and it had a little video of a person making a page, and I fell in love. And I was like, what is this thing? Why did I not know about this before? And then I remembered that there is the Japanese bookstore Kinokuniya in the city, which is literally near my job. And I went there looking for what I remember was like a lot of stuff for these, you know, bullet journals and such, like a lot of stickers and, you know, all the little things. And then I went during the pandemic and there was nothing. It was like bare. The only thing you could get were pens, but I had already bought some pens. So I was just like, this is not going to work for me. I was trying to get it and not have to wait the 2 weeks shipping from China, because the majority of things are made in China. But I was just like, you know what? I don't care. I'll just wait. And I think the quality of notebook therapy stuff is very, very good. And you know, they have days where you can like, they'll have like sales and stuff. So it's pretty cool. And then another thing that I like about them is they have a blog, and every month you can have a printable page where you can, if you don't want to have a full bullet journal, you can just print a page and it's already drawn for you, and you just throw in and add in whatever it is you need to jot down or whatever. And you can have a printed page for everything in your life, if you don't want to commit to like the full journal. So that is one thing I would like to do. And maybe I'll do a whole book and show you guys like how I want to organize my knitting life, because I feel like I knit a lot this year, but I didn't complete much. And it's because if I wrote it down and I had everything laid out in front of me and I could say, all right, this year, this is my list of things. And every month I'll say, okay, I want to finish a shawl and a sock and a sweater or whatever it is. And then I could keep myself accountable. But if you don't write it down and you're not staring at it and it's not in your face, how is it going to remind you that, oh my goodness, I forgot about this stuff? Like all these things behind me are whips. These are sock whips here. These are shawl whips. I've got a whole wall of whips behind me that I need to contend with. And that's going to be my, the thing that defines me. I want to make sure I finish these whips because I have beautiful things. I have beautiful yarn. I have so much on the needles, and I have so much more I want to knit, and I knit fast. So there's no excuse. There really is no excuse. So I think one thing that's been hindering me is I need to watch TV when I knit. So finding a TV show, but I get sucked into things really quickly. I can watch a new series. So that really shouldn't be a hindrance. So anyway, that is the plan. So right now I'm going to go knit on my Kyanna vest while I watch something on TV. I think The Voice is on or something. And I will be back and show you my progress. So while I was on the hunt for children's socks, I managed to not find any children's socks. But I found these knee highs. I think these are so cute. No problema. So cute. And just have black ones, and then we have pink and black and gray. So I'm happy with that. And this was a series $4.99. So I'm really happy about that. It was so cold outside. I need new tights to wear underneath my pants. And these were $6.99 from originally $11.99. You can't beat that with a stick. And then there were these footed tights that are a little bit heavier with the fleece lining. And I can wear these with a dress or whatever. And the price, $7.99. Like, I mean, come on. You cannot beat this at all. I had to get them. So, yeah, I will have to buy the kitty socks tomorrow. But this was a definite need for me. And I'm so happy. I just love going to the little discount stores and seeing what they have. Because literally, Shelly Segal is not a discount store brand. It's a better brand. And the price is way nicer than if I were to buy this online. So I'm super happy with this. Okay, everyone, I have to confess, I was sleep knitting again. It just happens when I watch podcasts and I'm just tired from a long day of work, but I'm trying to get the knitting done. So I knit some more on the front piece. I don't know if it's the left or the right, I'm not sure, of the Kyanna vest, and I will show a picture of it with next to the other piece to show you how far along I am. But yeah, I was knitting that and then I fell asleep, so I think it's time to call it a night. I will continue tomorrow, and I want everyone to have a happy Vlogmas, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye now.